Now, the Bureau of Meteorology has been in the news a bit lately, haven't they? And it's not just because of the heavy rains and all the flooding, which we'll update again next week. It's going to be in the news a bit more in the future too. There's been a lot of fuss, rightly, about a ridiculous $220,000 spend of your money on rebranding, so that apparently they don't want to be called the Bureau of Meteorology anymore, or the BOM, or the Weather Bureau, but they want to be called the Bureau. They've been watching too much true crime, I reckon. This is typical public service waste and indulgence at your expense. But I understand the problems at the BOM go much deeper. Insiders tell me they've lost at least 20 and perhaps up to 40 staff in recent times who have left because of a toxic culture inside the organisation, especially around communications and climate change information. This all makes sense to me now because it's been very hard for us to get interviews with anyone from the Weather Bureau for years. And the more questions you have about their climate records and their homogenisation or changing of historical temperature records, well, the less they want to talk to you. 3 years ago, I got an interview with a BOM spokesman on radio about what they'd trumpeted as the hottest ever day recorded in an Australian capital city. And then last week, of course, we had a lot of focus on Adelaide, and the Bureau then telling us that Adelaide had recorded the hottest ever maximum in an Australian capital city, 46.6 degrees. But what the BOM didn't explain was that the record used to be higher. The 1939 record maximum for Adelaide was a full degree higher at 117.7 degrees Fahrenheit or 47.7 degrees Celsius. I took this up on radio with the Bureau's spokesperson.
I don't know if you're aware that that 46.6 today is now the hottest capital city temperature in Australia recorded as well. So
yeah, except for what was recorded in 1939.
Apart from that, yeah.
Yeah, he agreed with the truth. He shared the reality that there was only a record in 2019 because they had revised downwards the record, the higher record from 1939. That's one reason they probably don't give too many interviews. They should just be more upfront. But watch this space. There's going to be some more happening at the BOM. There is a bit going on behind the scenes at the Bureau of Meteorology. Staff are in a bit of a revolt. The unions are getting involved. They might need to call in the Bureau.